Sexually violent predator. It's a title 46-year-old John Hensley will never lose. But regaining his freedom, that's a different story. Hensley is living in Keystone Heights, released from a civil commitment center a little more than a month ago, all because of an oversight. From a legal standpoint, do you feel the DOC made a mistake?
Well, there's no question the DOC made a mistake. I mean, it's not going to take rocket scientists to figure out that the court's already determined he should have been released. He was not released. Period.
Hensley has spent several years in prison on 3 separate occasions. His first conviction happened in 1989 for attempted sexual battery on a child. He was released in 91, but just 1 year later, he was back in prison for sexual battery on a child under the age of 12. His third arrest came in 97 for a lewd and lascivious act against a teen. According to the Department of Corrections, he was scheduled to be released in May of 2001. Just 2 weeks before his release, a judge held a Jimmy Rice hearing to determine if he was a sexually violent predator. He was, and sent to a DCF commitment center involuntarily. Problem is, Hensley should have been released from DOC custody in March 2001. The DOC kept him too long and didn't account for time served. So, in May of 2001, he wasn't supposed to be in jail.
You cannot civilly commit an individual who is out. You could not be civilly committed under the Jimmy Rice Act because you are not incarcerated.
The mistake went unnoticed for 13 years. In October, Hensley asked to be released and the judge granted it. And unless Hensley commits another crime, sexual or not, another Jimmy Rice hearing couldn't be held. He's a free man.
The act of the Department of Corrections to keep him there when they shouldn't have probably easily rises to the level of negligence, if not something worse.